fancy a candle?
Lots to do.
Fine wares all
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that I've... The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe, finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers.
'Tis our...
There is much we ought to tend to. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's mystique. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time. There is much we ought to tend to. Of all those who serve the Queen, I refer to Waldar. Many a time as Disa demanded Wald, and many a time as the magistrate refused her. For he is loyal to none, but our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the what say you? Might you be willing to aid me? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
You would...
I shall be your shadow.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
What have I done to deserve this, I ask you?
'Tis our duty to see this peace.
I would approve. Appreciate your...
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
When does my watch end? I don't believe it.
Perhaps I'll buy myself a new sword next play. Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Must hold out till someone comes. Wants to relieve me. My sword arm. No Such a quiet. Let's see. Such quiet.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
There are few places where I can let down my guard. I'm in. Such quietude is a blessing.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
The sooner my duties are such quietude is a blessing.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet on the meat.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here. Oh no! Everyone's busy with their own affairs.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Right?
I mustn't let the captain see my knees.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
I suppose I ought to get this.
I mislike the look of this.
I'm surrounded by wenches on all sides.
Out till someone comes to me.
Best quality at Soldier Nav.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like.
Goods. New blood. Tis good to be reunited.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been, or Deeza's arisen is false. Have you proof that you are arisen? Ah. They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true. And what befell him, you... Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar. Whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on... Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? But why? Here I spend my days perusing the code, and I need not turn my ear to Deeza's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bell? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
The magistrate seeks a place to quench his thirst for knowledge. Where might we find one, I wonder?
Let me think on that a while. Can't say I like it here.
I cannot afford it.
Where's my card?
Just thinking about it.
I'll just pick this up.
My sickles get seem to
hammer?
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Fascinating.
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Wakestone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
'Tis here that the body... I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting. Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. An unsettled mind begets an unsettled... You are more than welcome to return. And
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
I'd sooner stay out of battle.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Just about anywhere.
My list of duties grows ere longer.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, but that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. word. Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for— This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make— I couldn't see. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Wait for the new equipment. Hubris is man's worst enemy. Even the best of us consider the needs of the common folk. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as... Our soldiers need better training. How best to proceed?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
"'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?"
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think 'tis a surprise, but a welcome one. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though there is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such. There is much we ought to tend to, if while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent for some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermund. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge 'tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty— I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake—
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant the... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for arm? Few can afford perpetual... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune...
The pursuit of betterment is an end.
Might I beg betterment?
What teachings might help?
Good day, sir.
Is there aught I can...
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Oi, keep your distance. Make it quick.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Good day, sir.
Was I lacking in div...
Can't say I've any...
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. You see, one of the children we care for here... Malcolm, his name is. He's a... This building's very old. Might I impose on you to...
We won't get far with naught to go on. We'd best ask around, see what we can find out.
'Tis as you say. This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt.
In my line of business,
Where could Malcolm have gotten? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to get much out of them.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Malcolm? All he's doing of late is... Don't know why he bothered. Maybe he was hoping to find something
It's Mel, we were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make.
Vault? Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
We mustn't let a single monster slip us by, no matter how small.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and more.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We're to be guided to our destination. Let's try to follow along.
I knew it to be so.
More foes? I can scarce feel my arm from the last battle.
Over here. Come look.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this why I've ne'er seen so many books? Might I ask that you not share We cannot allow the knowledge accumulate. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. Someone. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, let's investigate this place's secret.
'Tis quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars were I the scholarly sort.
You have my support.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
It's you again. What's this place? Hoi.
The books ne'er seem to end. Who could have...
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Let us proceed with caution.
It was a paltry repast, but I'm grateful to be fed. Was I lacking in devotion? The heavens have forsaken us. All is
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
still not come.
Tis good to see.
Tell me, have we not long days?
My bed.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Thankless job, this.
Well, have you found some... Oh, to guide me outside, then.
The best quality is sold now.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Bunch of sluggards.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
If you truly are, words may be wind, but there's not mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of...
Go on, take it.
It's been a hard day.
Where's my comb? I don't know what to do.
Wish I had someone to share this spot
Take opportunities as they come, I'd say.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
I do like it here, but it can be very dark.
Another encounter? I feel like this. We're already hard pressed from our previous engagement.
Hurting yet?
A gift of fire! Mind you don't burn your fingers.
My thanks. Where would I be without you, Arisen?
Bugger this!
Captain will have my head if I skip it under control.
Oh, we prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Bugger this! Well met, sir. My legs are fair numb.
Got to try to enjoy life where and when I can.
Not much going on.
Well met, sir.
Look as long as you please.
Welcome.
What's going on?
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. This inspires more goodness.
Oh, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow's...
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost hospitality in all. You know where to find me.
Welcome.
Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure. Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you... Always a pleasure.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain that Allard, that alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deez's. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come night. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and... There is much we ought to tend to. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail you. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this.
That's that then.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovered, and so... In honor of the false sovereign's identity is still beyond our... But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one... What say you, Your Majesty? Might I offer my thanks? Some of the sentries posted at the masquerade. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Here. This should suffice. Take care, Your Majesty. The masquerades being as they are, you would... Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and to...
Body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle. Look, as long as you please.
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
Good evening, sir. I trust... You fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find.
Need anything? 'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Tis a view that begs to be painted. Yon shore in particular.
For good or ill, we cannot truly know what awaits us till we tread the land ourselves.
That wasn't a homecoming like this.
More foes? I can scarce feel my arm from the last battle.
Douse the flame before it is too late.
Well fought, Arisen. Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
A resounding success.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say, the creature's corpse will serve us well. You got quite the hunter's figure.
You have my protection.
I'll keep them down. Not that I think.
Such a feat.
Surely not.
It's taking every ounce of my strength just to remain standing. Will this march never end?
I fear for our chances, if we were to be set upon now.
I've a feeling fortune shall favour